what you saw there in that pushback wasn't that I went intentional strategy to tilt him off. It's just that you saw my natural personality. I wasn't going to let him dictate the action, dictate the interactions, talk down to me, call me like a bunch of names. And like, you know, he was, everything he got was proportionally given back to him is my take on it. And when he said, if you're bluffing so much, show me your hands, and I flipped him off, honestly, that was funny. And I'd do that again. You know, so to me, I knew at some point that I'm impacting him. And there's a spot, if you watch it, where I have like a pair of fours and I know it's good. And he's like, oh, you're going to bluff off here? So why would I raise here, Phil? I need you to bluff off the river. I have a pair of fours and I know they're good or some shit like that. You know, and it's like I was locked in. And he was on, you know, monkey tilt. You know, and then for that last hand for me to get dealt aces, if I was really skilled, I would have slow rolled his ass, but I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, in the moment, it's a big moment for you, one of your first TV poker moments. You know, can't blame you, Eric, for not getting the whole trifecta complete, but you certainly did enough. But we do have some action here. Casey opens with ace-queen of diamonds. It's called by Matt, and brown ball squeezes from the button with kings. Jack 10-7, pretty connected flop. Kind of a weird spot with kings for Balla.
To me, Balla's got to come out and bet at least 5,500, but he's going to check, which in position, which I don't really like that check at all. Unless you're going to turn a king, of course.
Well, unless your opponent has the Broadway now. Disaster for brown Balla.
Not right now. Brown Balla has an erection. He doesn't realize that is the absolute one of two cards he did not want to hit. Because I promise you, as that card was turning in his head, he was thinking king. Yes, confirmed. Our production team has confirmed. Brown Balla is erect now. He's going to bet 5,500. Casey likely to just call here.
I don't know. Just turns the nuts. There is a flush draw out there. Brown Balla thinking he just hit Yahtzee. Little does he know, he's going to need the board to pair because Casey has the nuts.
And Casey's got to raise. Frankly, like, he's out of position. And he's got a hand that there's draws heavy, so that people are going to have to make calls. This is a raising spot. Casey knows this. And the question is, you know, what will the raise be?
Yeah, there's spots where you want to get tricky, right? Slow play with the nuts. This is not one of them. Casey is going to try to extract some value, and luckily for him, can't really draw it up any better than this.
Yeah, he's thinking, how do I get the full 33 in there? He's probably going to raise about 17. 16, 17 is my guess, leaving brown ball about half. Maybe as low as 15. Or he might shove. But shove, I don't think, is the right play.
Yeah, they look a little deep, especially because Matt has 50,000. So, yeah, I think he's going to go maybe. Did you hit it right on the number? 22, sorry, a little more. Big raise, basically going to commit Baller.
Yeah, this raise makes Baller make the decision. Now, of course, he's not going to fold the set here. They're probably going to run it twice. But, you know, with only 33,000, with 11,000, you know, behind after you make that call. Or no, I guess it would be, that's going to have 17.
Yeah, Baller's got to decide for his stack here.
Yeah.
See the shades, good shot there. I mean, it's a little bit gross, but Baller, I mean.
He's probably going to shove.
Yeah, at this point, you probably just want to protect your hand, right?
I think he shove. You're not getting off it. Who's kidding who? And
no, I mean, Baller's a good play, but he's not that good. Nobody is.
Well, yeah, there's no reason to get off here.
I think he's trying to figure out, like, do I have enough behind to just call? Because it's 16-5, right? If he calls, he will have
16.
Yeah, 16 exactly, but then the pot's already 50. Yeah, he just calls. Wow.
Call.
Casey is not going to want a spade, but he would still call. So what's going to happen here is brown ball is going to get stacked. That is pretty much a perfect card.
Well, it does complete a straight to the queen, but the pot's already so big.
But if you're Casey, it's a perfect card.
Yeah. Now if Balla has a hand like queen jack, you know, king
Right.
queen, queen 10, all those
he's
hands
made
get
the
there.
straights.
Yeah. I mean, the pot's already so big. Balla's going to be getting an amazing price when Casey shoves.
There's no folds.
You can tell Balla's kind of sick too.
Of course he is. Every queen beats him, which is probably one of the reasons I would have shoved on the turn.
Yeah, to protect your hand.
I think he'll ultimately call. But the fold's not impossible because any queen gets him. But it's like 16,000 for 122. The question is Casey bluffing 1 out of 6 times? pretty much.
Yeah, this spot reminds me of, you're on a date, think she's really pretty. She starts talking, and you realize, shit, what'd I get myself into? Balla kind of knows he's in bad shape here. I wouldn't put it past him to make an insane laydown now that this river's come.
Well, what you'd be thinking in that spot is 5 times out of 6 would she not have crabs?
That's the type of analysis we get when we bring in the boss man here.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty much the same.
Don't put it in your solver. You're not going to get it.
See,
He knows. He's just hating life.
how late at night is it?
Yeah, what time is it? How many rebuys do I have?
Matt Sue's wearing a very fashionable aloe shirt.
Yeah, what is that there, the Matsu? I can't quite see.
Maverick Gaming.
Look at this.
He lets it go.
Lets it go.
He says Casey is not bluffing, and Casey was not bluffing. Later on, he's going to be happy.
Yeah,